Hello, nice to have you here, because in today's video I'm going to introduce you to naturopath Alan Baclayan's latest development for the zapper. We are talking about this device, the DDZap, which can also be described as the next generation of zapper and bioresonance technology. In his decades of research in the field of frequency medicine, Mr. Baclayan has already discovered and developed some groundbreaking things, and the Deep Discharge Zap is one of them. So what exactly is it now? The DDZap is an extension for the Diamond Shield Zapper and offers all the possibilities of bioresonance for home use. And maybe you've seen my anti-smoke video. If not, then make sure you do, because I explain in more detail how bioresonance works. Here's a brief explanation for you. Bioresonance therapy is based on the assumption that the body emits and receives electromagnetic vibrations, and by measuring and analyzing these vibrations, it is possible to determine whether certain organs or body systems are imbalanced. Subsequently, these oscillations are then inverted, means reversed, and given back to the body in the form of frequencies to restore balance. And you can now do this yourself at home with the DDZap and any Diamond Shield model. The device here is also quite heavy because it is made of metal with a very special alloy, which has the purpose of strengthening the grounding of the Diamond Shield on the one hand, but it also amplifies the therapy information, especially in the area of microcurrents. It removes stresses very deeply from the tissue, which has an even more comprehensive effect than the usual bioresonance, and it also increases the effect of the Fractal Enhancer. The Fractal Enhancer itself brings the information much deeper into the organism, because the built-in fractals generate clockwise rotating vortices which respond perfectly to the individual acupuncture points. And why is the issue of grounding so important? Because zapping has been proven to produce more free radicals in the body after a while, which can be avoided by grounding. After all, you want to do something good for yourself by zapping, but it doesn't make much sense if it puts additional strain on the body. That's why the Diamond Shield is the only zapper on the market with patented earthing. Very special chip cards have been developed for the use with the DDZap, which contain the harmonical frequencies according to Baclayan, and there are also compatible ampoule sets so that you can carry out your own bioresonance therapy for yourself or as a therapist for your patients in combination with the DDZap, a Fractal Enhancer, and the Zapper. To make sure that everything is not too complicated, there are currently 5 chip cards on topics such as bacteria, mold, candida, toxins and heavy metals, the immune system, parasites, allergies and intolerances, meridians and bioenergetic blockades, as well as the elimination of substances. The ampoule sets also come with a list showing exactly how chip cards and ampoules can be combined correctly, means what goes in which cup and which chip card is needed. You will also find a good summary of all the recommended therapy times. Something I think is really great is that you can put the therapy information on carrier materials in the third cup drops. If you have ever been to a tricombin or bioresonance therapist, you will probably be familiar with this. Mr. Baclayan recommends mineral with gold. This contains minerals and trace elements of fossil origin, and it has been shown in practice to be very effective against the inertia of toxically overloaded interstitial tissue. But the real reason for this is that with the drops you can prolong the therapy information, means by taking a few drops 3 times a day, your application will have a good effect for several days. If you don't do this, you would basically have to do the application every day. If you can test with a bioenergetic method such as kinesiology or the tensor, this is also possible. You have 2 connections for the separately available tapper, which you can then place on the individual ampoules. So I think the DDZap is really amazing, perhaps not necessarily intended for beginners, but for anyone who wants to dive deeper into frequency application or has already done so. Regardless of whether you are a private individual or a therapist, it is an ingenious way of applying the whole thing in an even more targeted and effective way. For example, it was previously not possible to eliminate substances with the zapper, but this additional tool makes it very easy to do so. The DDZap is available now. You can have it in a bundle with the Professional and Fractal Enhancer, or if you already have the Zapper and Fractal Enhancer, just without it. So that's it for this video. There is also an unboxing video for the DDZap. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you think of it, whether it's an option for you or not. In the info box, as always, affiliate links with 5% for you and your support for me. Thank you very much. Now I wish you a really nice summertime and see you soon.